Lately, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, I was not able to travel overseas, but I had to stay domestically. And when I traveled to Phuket City for vacation, I only had to witness the horrors of plastic pollution, climate change, and coral bleaching, which is one of the large effects of climate change. Now, let's ask United Nations Goodwill Ambassador Alex Rendell why climate change needs to be fixed urgently.
Okay, so climate change, as we all know, is a change in our climate, basically our temperatures, our weathers, our surroundings, our environment, basically. Everything is dependent on certain temperatures and certain climate. And as we all know that the temperatures are getting higher every year at a rapid rate, at a rate that is fastest than ever. It is slowly causing our natural resources, causing effects to us human beings, causing animals to losing lives, and basically our environment, our natural resources will slowly die out. And if we don't do something right now, in the future we'll be left with nothing. An example of this would be coral reefs. If our ocean's temperature changes just 1 or 2 degrees, it could slowly kill out the entire reef system that we have in our entire world. And that is what is going to happen if we don't do something about it now. So we really need to fix it. And if we don't fix it right now, eventually it'll be us, it'll be humans, and it'll be the next generation, it'll be our kids that will be in a world living to fight for survival in a way that has never been done before.
Now, how could us each as individuals help contribute to stop climate change?
So an easy one, a simple one, I would say, is all about the way that we eat. We could either turn into a plant-based diet, because the fact that we are eating meat causes us to cause more emission into our atmosphere, which is one of the key factors causing climate change. So and also food waste would be a great one. I think that to use our natural resources in a way that is sustainable. I think that there are so many different ways, but I think those are the easiest, and those are what we can contribute right away.
Nowadays, lots of fast food restaurants offer this plant-based option for those who want to contribute to stop climate change. One of the most heartbreaking stories is this sign saying, "Please don't litter here," and then just a plastic bag right under there. So what would the future look like if no one does anything about climate change?
Just to put things into perspective, so as we know, the COVID-19 is it's a life-threatening disease. It's something that has spread and has affected us in so many different ways. We have lost lives. We have not been able to travel. We have our economy has been hit very badly, and our lives have pretty much changed. And I was just at a conference, and one of the experts was trying to tell me that the climate change wave is actually many times more bigger than the COVID-19 wave. So supposedly the COVID-19 is this big, the climate change is actually going to be this big. So it will affect us in all ways. We'll be fighting for our natural resources. Humans will have to migrate. We'll have to depend on innovations to keep us alive. We will have to fight. We will have to we will not be able to live in a world that we can predict the future, and it will be an unsafe environment, and it will just be a complete disaster in so many different ways.
Already, after some efforts to stop environmental impacts, we have seen massive population bounce backs from species that were almost hunted down to extinction, like these jackfish. And mangrove forests, which are nurseries to juvenile fish, have once been regrown after being cut down. The beautiful critters might have another chance at living, as well as corals might be able to regrow and turn into large coral reefs again. Like these group of squids laying a future for the next generation of them. Like these turtles might have another chance to be able to roam a plastic-free ocean. Fish will be able to return to coral reefs.